Hello and welcome back to another figure painting tutorial video. Since a lot of you were interested in Elden Ring, so I've decided to make another character from Elden Ring. Rellana the warrior with double sword, which one is on fire, one is, I guess it's water element. So this figure has been printed in a lot of pieces. The down part just I printed with PLA filament. The rest are printed with resin, and the printer is Anycubic Photon Mono M7 Pro. The resin is JAYO standard resin. So let's start with post-processing and applying the primer. Then we will start with the main painting process. The primer will be the same as always from brand Vallejo. I have added to the airbrush and I apply entirely on the surface. As the first painting step, I would like to paint the cloak, but for the cloak, since it has deep parts and higher levels, I would like to apply some manual shadow, which means first I will paint in black the deep parts and I leave the top surface in white. Then when I apply the main paint, it will have a shadow by default. So already I have reduced the airbrush pressure. Let's paint the deep parts. As the main cloak color, I have already mixed this one 6 drops of royal purple with 3 drops of ultramarine blue, and of course enough thinner to make it fluid and easy to use with the airbrush. Now we can take the same paint which we mixed and we add some drops of white. We take the brush to use it as dry brush and we highlight the top surfaces. Before applying the metal effect on the plate mail armor and helmet, first I will paint them in black. The next step, with the brush I will apply this plate mail metal from Army Painter and the surface which we already painted in black. You don't need to be too much precise to make it as much as possible natural, just with a normal brush like this. For example, this one is perfect for this aim. Neither it's covering all the parts, neither it's dry brushing. It's something between, like this, with touches. Also, you can do the same with piece of sponge. Don't overload with the paint to don't lose the details on the surface. Already the result is incredible. As you see, we have all the metal effect and the pieces, the helmet, the plate mail, the armor, and all the parts which they are supposed to be metal. But still, I'm not convinced. Why? Because I want to have more effort on this part, which should be in perfect situation. For this reason, first I will add a black wash, so the wash will stay in the design and it will be more bolted. Then when the wash is totally dried, I will apply the shining silver from Army Painter on the top surface with sponge. So first let's start with the wash. Also, you can use another clean brush like this to collect the extra from the wash which you already applied. Like this, you collect the extra and you can apply on the other parts which are remaining. To apply the shining silver, take a sponge like this. For example, this one is makeup sponge, and with touches try to absorb the paint with the sponge, and as you see, it's not overloaded. So we take the part which we want to paint, focus on the edges and corners like this, with giving little touches we apply the shining part. Rellana is holding two swords. One is fire element and the other one is water. This one, yes, on the left side will be fire. So I show you the exact steps how to apply fire effect on the surface of sword or any other design. Also, I will follow the same structure for the water. About fire, the first thing which we should notice is that fire starts from light yellow color to orange, red, and on the edges it will be black touch. For water element, it will be white, then turquoise, then, or before, yes, first turquoise, then light blue, Then it will be white on the edge. First I apply the yellow. Then now I will apply the orange. And now it will be time to apply the red. We give some touches of black on the edges like this. Not too much, just a bit. This is the simple example how to paint fire. Also, I will do the same method, just different colors for the water element.